Howdy folks, today we're going to talk about the newest addition to the Diamondhead lineup, which is the D-45 ISS. ISS stands for Integrated Sighting System. Now, instead of the traditional flip-up style diamond heads, these actually will pop up and swing around in a 45 degree. So that way if you have a scope or a Trijicon mounted, you can actually have these mounted and then they'll pop out in a 45 degree alignment. Now, the other unique thing about the Diamondhead sights is that they actually allow you to flip over the large aperture or the small aperture and will allow you to store the sight in their resting position with that aperture selected, whereas other systems will have that different aperture protruding outward. So this is a nice little design that Diamondhead's done here. Now, this is going to be the resting position for the Diamondhead. Something important to know is that the second step of the pop-up for the Diamondhead sight is actually done from, let's say, impact of opening. If you're playing around with this in your hands and you notice that the second step isn't opening on its own, that's because you don't have it mounted up yet and your fingers are just obstructing it. Such as, oh, I just opened it and look, it's not opening up. So when you have it sighted or mounted correctly, you hit the pop open button and then it'll deploy correctly. Now these are sold in sets, so don't expect to buy one or the other, just because they are proprietary to each other and need to be used in tandem with each other. So there's no way to use some sort of offset and a standard Diamondhead sight. You know, these need to be used with each other, and they mount with a traditional flathead screwdriver on your Picatinny mount. Just go ahead and show you some up close. There you can see the nice patented Diamondhead. I'll actually show you these mounted up on a rifle, but this way, for folks who haven't had the joy of actually being able to use these, can get an idea on why the Diamondhead is so much nicer, because it allows you to align everything quicker than traditional round sights. So now we're going to go ahead and get these mounted up. Alright, time to mount the Diamondheads up. As usual, we have to do the precursor of make sure that the firearm is unloaded, yada yada yada, common sense. And go ahead and grab yourself a flathead screwdriver and the appropriate sight, just because you don't want to be mounting up your rear sight on the front. Again, common sense. So I went ahead and unscrewed it so that way it is almost ready to mount up on the Picatinny. Okay, got her mounted in there. So now that we have her mounted up, I'm going to go ahead and give her a test. Beautiful.